terrible time to do this, but I was on a walk in the rain, and I felt like it was time to give like a progress report. I wish the progress report was well, physical. I wish I was further along. Like, still, like it's tough. Like, I'm trying to get rid of that last little bit of extra stuff hanging on there. But cardio's good. Rock has been doing good. But where I've been making the most progress, I think, is the most important. For those of you who saw the video a long time ago, where I first started these, about me struggling with alcoholism and my self-esteem, basically, like how I viewed myself, like that's definitely changed with this whole, like all these projects I've been working on. Like, for example, I was watching Barely News episode 3, and like I said, for those of you who've seen it, you remember me saying like I couldn't look in the mirror. I hated looking at myself. I would just think negative things every time I saw myself. And I was watching episode 3 today, and I was just thinking, like, look at that handsome bastard. Like, look at him having fun, laughing. Like, it was the first time in a long time I had like just positive, like overwhelming positive emotions, and not in a cocky way. Like I said, like those of you who watch these videos, you know that it's not in a cocky way, because I had a very low opinion of myself. And so that, I think, is one of the biggest, like the largest amount of progression I've been making with all these projects, and like this off-grid your life, like fitness project. I guess since I'm giving all these updates right now, I'm changing, so I'm not going to put these on my personal accounts anymore. I'm just going to make like an I'm going to put these on Off-Grid Your Mind on Facebook, and then Off-Grid Your Life on YouTube. I'm not going to put them on any personal accounts anymore. So this will be the first one to go up on Off-Grid Your Mind on Facebook. So if people are seeing this on Facebook, there's a whole bunch of context to this that you guys are going to miss out on, but if you want to see them, it's on YouTube. Yeah, I guess there's not a lot of progress yet with the at least with Barely News and Off-Grid Your Weekend and all that the fun, entertaining stuff I do with Vitaly. Like he edits them. Like, these are just me ranting and talking and, you know, walking, trying to get fit. Yeah, I just wanted to give that update, especially like because I feel good. Like, I felt good watching that episode today, and I was like, oh cool, there's some actual progress. I wish I could say that there's a point where like you get over, like when you're trying to deal with addiction or work on yourself, there's a point where you just get over a hump and it just becomes easy. Maybe there is, and I'm just not there yet. But like, I'm gonna be honest right now, some honesty, more openness today. Like, I haven't backslid or anything, but I've been really struggling with the alcohol thing. I've never really like, I heard about it, like we all hear about addictions, stuff like that, but like when I'm grocery shopping and I see a 6-pack and I start sweating, and my mouth starts watering, and like it's the opposite of like when I'm trying to force myself to work out, my brain's saying let's work out, my body's saying no. When I see alcohol, it's like the opposite. My body's like saying yes, and my brain's like no. So it's an exercise in discipline and self-control, big time. I don't know, like I had a really good workout today, and I was just feeling good, and then it's a roller coaster of emotions going on right now. Like lately, like I've been making progress, but I've also been like struggling, but it's all good. Like, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but those of you who watch these, you know, sometimes I start with something and I end up nowhere, or I start out with nothing and end somewhere, or, you know. But yeah, I decided to get that off my chest, talk about it a little bit. So there's some people that watch these that know me that are pretty shocked at all this openness and honesty, because like my whole life, like even like these people that know me my whole life, and they've known me to be very like private, quiet person that doesn't like to share anything about his personal life. So like this whole thing started with me trying to change myself and grow, And I've just done a complete 180 with a lot of things. So a lot of people are shocked with some of the things I've admitted. They're shocked with how open I am with not just them, but like just strangers. But I feel like a lot of, like, they don't know, my family, friends, and people, like, they don't know how close I was to doing something stupid like during COVID. Um, and I feel like sharing that and other things I'm struggling with I'm putting it on the internet, being open, like, somebody might come across it and it might resonate with them. It's like maybe the addiction problems, or like COVID, like not COVID itself, but being in a dark mindset. And like I said, like, pretty close to doing something stupid. But yeah, I just want to show, like, hey, like, I did it. Like, I'm like I said, 180, radical change. I'm talking to strangers right now. I'm admitting that I did, like, I was thinking about something stupid. I admitted that, like, it's hard. It's very hard to admit these things, especially to people you don't know. Maybe even, I don't know. It's like I find them both equally hard. It's just in different ways. But because I started doing these videos, it forced me to be on social media more. I had friends that that see my private videos and like, hey, you should put these up on here, put these on here, and so it's forced me to use social media. I'm starting to learn, like, I'm still figuring it out. Like, I'm kind of a boomer when it comes to technology, but because I'm on these things now, I'm seeing other people's reels, and I'm seeing like all these statistics of like, I'm also hearing that, like, I can't say certain words or it will get me in trouble. So I don't know, like, statistics of people doing something stupid. Like, most people will be tracking with what I'm saying. And I don't know, it's like, it motivates me to, like, get out here and start saying things, like, hoping I can encourage at least one person. Like, me, see, like, that's what worked for me. Hearing people talk about what they went through and how they overcame it and now how great they're doing, like, that's what motivated me to start making changes. So, like, I feel like if I show these steps, it might, I don't even know how much is being picked up because of the rain and I'm just rambling, but basically the short version of what I'm trying to say, if I can do it, you can do it. It doesn't have to be the same way, but just start making those little changes to better yourself and start loving yourself. Not just for you, for the people around you too.